Won't you take me to 16 alive? Won't you take me to 16 alive? Dun 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 dun. 16 alive. Dun 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 dun. 16 alive. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, yeah, yeah, yeah. Dun 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 da 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 da. Talk about loving. Hi, mind, body, soul. Gotta log on. Da 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 da. Gotta log on. Da 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 da. Oops. Hi there, Pranita. Oh, hi, Mr. Use Lifelink PR. Hi there, Isha. Hi, Phoebe. How are you? I'm having some tea. I don't know how caffeinated it is. Talk. Hi, Yash. So it is, today is the 27th, 28th. So it's the first quarter moon. I'm pretty good. Hi, Kusha. I'm doing good. My circadian rhythm is all screwed up. I don't know if I'm coming or going or like what time is what. So oh, the tea. Oh, did you hear it? The tea. Good. Hi, Gabriella. How's everybody doing? Is everybody doing okay? A CSI? Like some up, some down? Hey, Fever. How's everybody doing? Seeing some tops, some bottoms, some lows, some high. What time is it where everybody is? Hey, you're very low, Regina. Aw, you're having a hard time. Hi, Gabriella. You feel off? And you're from India. Well, okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is your anxiety level? 7 p.m. Boy, I must be on here late. You hit rock bottom last night. Your ex is getting married. No, oh, sure. It's 11:12 a.m. It's 3:12 a.m. It's 6:45 p.m. Kush is a 9. Oh, but if he's getting married, you fractured your left hand elbow with a ligament tear. Aw. Other than that, you're okay. We got an 8. I can't tell. Is it Gabriella? Gabriella is feeling awesome. You're welcome for supporting your TikTok. I think we all should support each other. It's 2 p.m. where Regina, the heartbroken, is. I was like off and on. Aw, thank you. It's 12:15. Same here. It's 12:13 here. So I'm 2 minutes off from you. I had an ex-boyfriend that I went off and on with. We were back and forth, and I thought I loved him. Hi, Patty. It's 10:12 in South Africa. Hi there, Patty. Frustrated and anxiety too high. But I had this ex-boyfriend, and he got engaged. I saw him like the day before my birthday, and he got engaged the day after my birthday with someone else. And it was like a miracle. It was like a miracle. It was amazing. And so it may feel like it's like a really bad thing, but feel sorry for her, you know. So you think something's meant to be, but it's too challenging. He wouldn't have been your ex if you guys were supposed to be together. I love my boyfriend. We don't go back and forth and fight and break up and get with other people, and that's not what like a solid relationship is like. And so if your ex got engaged to someone else, then that's awesome, because that means that you can finally move on. You know, you can move on and enjoy your life with somebody who cares about you and who doesn't give you the runaround. Good riddance. Hey Fever says, absolutely. Hi Alexis. Good riddance. If he got engaged, feel sorry for the other woman. Feel sorry for the other woman. And if he treats her like shit, that's between them, you know? So beware of holding on to. So, well, you know, when he sent me a picture of this hand with a ring on it, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this? And he's like, oh, I'm engaged. Aren't you happy for me? I'm like, I saw you just like 2 nights ago, like for my birthday, and he was a real jerk to me. And so sure enough, he, and something came over me, like this flash of relief. Like I didn't have to care about him anymore. Like he was no longer my problem. Like he had done the unthinkable, where he had gotten engaged to somebody else who wasn't me, and he gave her a ring, and he had bought me a ring at one point and sent it back because he didn't like the flaw in it or something. No, come on, lie down, pups. In your relationship, third party. Oh, well, that's not cool. Why are you dealing with this third party interference? It's just a nightmare to deal with. You're just begging for trouble, you know? You're begging for trouble. It's weird that he sent you a picture of that. If your new fiance did that, you would feel weird about it. Yeah. Yeah, and he had gone back and forth between me and this other woman, and she, hi Morgan Lee, she, I went and I got in touch with her like before he and I told her, I was like, this guy is talking shit about you, and he is going back and forth with me, and like I tried to talk to her, and she called me a shit mother, a drug addict, loser, is what she said. That's like he said, that's what he says about you. He says you're a bad mother, drug addict, loser. I was like, wow. I was like, wow, I can't believe that. I couldn't believe it. His view of me. Hi Livy, how are you? Yeah, he was such an asshole. Hi MDHQL. We're just talking, we're cheering somebody up. So even, and oh, he was terrible. And the fact that like I wanted him back after that was like so gross. And and it was just this part of me that was just dying inside. It was just bad, anxious attachment gone wild, where you feel dread, you feel terror every time you're 5 minutes away from this person, because they're talking to somebody else behind your back. It's just this horrible dread, but the only thing that makes the pain go away is contact with them. Hi Connie. Oh, thank you, Pranita. Well, and so I can relate to people when they're like in a relationship with somebody who's like really a jerk, and you have this friend who's in a relationship with somebody, and they're really a jerk, and you're like, you got to get out of that relationship. They're like, but you don't understand, we're in love, and all of your friends like say, you know what, I can't have this friendship anymore if you're going to, how are you, Connie? Connie Lewis says hi. You're saying like anything will be better than being apart from him for life. Well, you think that way because that's an anxious attachment style speaking. It's not, it's, can old friends get married? I don't know. Like anything like that's, you see, that's not the truth. That's not the truth. He's with someone else. He chose, and he didn't choose you. And so that means that like you only have better from here on out. So you're saying anything would be better than being apart from him for life. is like, no, the best thing for you is to like break apart from this guy who broke your heart and chose someone else. And so it's like he gave you a golden ticket. Like him getting engaged to this other woman. Yeah, staying with him is the worst thing that could happen because he's going to get married to somebody else, and so you would just be awful. We're in Earth School. Write this down, please, until you really rejection is your protection. I'm waiting for the one. Haven't met anyone yet. Well, I don't know if the one really exists. It's like meeting people until you get to somebody that you hang out with for a while. It's like sometimes you gotta make the rounds and meet people. Like you can't just settle on one person and say that's it. They're my end all be all. Like we have to be outcome independent and allow the universe to let whatever happens happens. And so, he didn't choose you, and that's good. It's $30 to get a reading on this live, and there is no list, so the list is open. So once somebody pays, the reading is on. The readings are very good, very detailed. Sure, Regina. Yeah, he gave you a present. He gave you a present. This is like, and so you need to pray for yeah, trust in the universe. Absolutely. You need to give thanks. You need to give like thank you, heaven of whoever you believe in, you know. Um, oh, I see. You've been struggling since COVID. Um, I don't know. I mean, we have yes, y'all go book with Stina. Her reads are legit. Thanks, Livy. I mean, I've had dreams where I've met people and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just kind of ended up with Robert, and it's just so right. I can't. Thank you, Hollywood Healer. She says Stina's an amazing reader. Yeah. Um, it's yeah, I could do a love reading. It's $30 USD. I'm Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo. Let me write that down for you. You felt really alone, and it's because he left you alone. He abandoned you. He abandoned you, and he's no longer in your life. I'm using Cats Rule the Earth. Cats Rule the Earth on Cash App and Venmo. Is he in the back? All right. Okay. Yeah, it's a blessing. It is a blessing. I was so grateful when I saw that ring on her hand. It made me so disgusted, and that disgusting feeling is what made me push through, you know? That 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 disgusting feeling was made all the difference in the world. Hi, Dragonlight. Let me see here. Sure. But there's no list right now. So once you pay, we'll do the reading. But I don't know. I don't know what we're doing tonight. I don't know what we're doing tonight. It's Friday night. Friday late night. Friday late night and Saturday for some people. You're seeing 77 a lot. Well, Regina can get a reading if she wants. It's $30 USD to get a reading. That's a good point, Hollywood Healer. That's a good point. Um, I've been seeing the word community like all day. It's like really weird. I don't know why I'm seeing the word community. Community. I wonder if it's a sign of the job I applied for. If it's a if it's um a sign that I'm getting a special job or something. Its reading is $30. Oh, you're still talking to him. That's just a mess. No, I don't do free readings though. I do not do free readings. My free advice is tapped out. My free advice is tapped out. Hey, pups, come on. Where are you coming from?
Good night.
Good night, Rob.
You have another can?
Um,
Throw it away.
okay, throw it away. Hey, good night. Yeah. So that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. So let me see here. I've been reading my whole life. Isn't he cute? He is so cute. I've been reading cards my whole life. I've been reading cards since I was like 5 years old. So and I went to work full time as a psychic. You want to do a reading about your situation with the murder. Well, before I do a reading with the situation with the murder, how do you like what do you want to talk about? I mean, we can do it. I mean, we can talk about it for sure. And you can hi Amanda Dunn. Well, I think angel numbers are a sign to pay attention. It's not necessarily like seeing life changes, it's about paying attention. A cold case website wants you to do an interview, but you don't know if you want because of how it might hurt others in your family that you're not in touch with. Hmm. Hmm. The problem is the guy that did the murder died, right? Yeah, angel numbers are like you need to pay attention. That it could be that there's something you're not doing. Well, it's kind of like one of these situations, like how much do you want to dig it up? Like, it's so hard when you get addicted to the wrong jackass and then you have to spend the time to heal. But in the healing, you find yourself and find a better forever partner. Well, I think never and forever are neither for man, you know, never and forever. People always die. People always, something happens, I mean, I hope I'm with Rob forever, but I may die or who knows what'll happen, and so it just I there was this guy and he had like this soulmate class that he was giving and and one of the last things I saw him do was like marry his soulmate on her deathbed and she died. And this is a young man. And I mean, it ended his business, because of course he's going to meet other people and get involved with other people, Of course he's going to move on from her, you know. And so you never know. You never know what happens. Oh, it was tragic, sad, 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 sad. But, you know, so I never say forever. I never say forever. Um, Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you wanna know about the murder. That's the thing. It's like it happened a long time ago. I mean, I can pull some cards on it and just kinda see, but like, when it comes to, like, convicting someone or calling someone out or, you know, I mean, I can just throw a couple of cards right now and just kind of see, but I mean, it happened in the 70s, so it's sort of like the situation, like how much do you want to dig into it, like is it, I don't want to say is it worth it, but is it, like how much, like what can you do? It's kind of like one of those situations where you can't really change what happened, and oh, no problem. Did you call me Tina again? Yeah, I think so. I think you should let sleeping dogs lie. It happened a long time ago, and I mean it's a tragic thing, but that's another thing. Is like do you want to bring up like a tragedy and roll around in it? It's kind of like oh, no problem, Pranita. I didn't even see it post. Um, I it's just like one of those situations, like what can you do about it? It was the 70s. That's like almost 50 years ago, if not 50 years ago, like 45 years ago or something. So, you know, I think whoever they got, they was yeah, it was before you were even born. I mean, there's things that people like to dig up and look into, but that's like a long time ago. That's a long time ago. Hi, Sandy. So, I mean, and I don't think there's anything you can do about it. I don't think there's anything you can do about it. It's just sort of like the situation where, I mean, and maybe it causes you grief. Maybe there's a little bit of like, wow, that's like a scary, sucky thing that happened to someone in my family. And but like how can we assimilate the information? Hi, Callie. I've been thinking about you. How can we assimilate the information and push past it? You can write about it. You can write about it, you know, write an article or something. You know, you can kind of write a story or write something about it, sort of because it's not because you're not carrying the secret. Sure, sure. Well, I mean, there's challenges, when you see when you hear horrible things, but the secret that you heard is the guy that was guilty of it died, right? So I mean, it's like what can you do, and so it went to the grave. And what do they say? They say let the dead be dead, fish for the living, you know fish for the living. Nice to see you. Oh, you thought about me too. You had an intense week. What are we talking about? Are you doing a reading? No, we're talking about on Twitch. Hey Fever had family that was murdered in the 70s, and somebody told her a secret of who had done it. And so it's kind of like this tragedy that has been brought up, and it's like, well, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with getting the answer after the fact and like not knowing what to do with this information? And yeah, other people had the chance to take him down and didn't, but But, it's like he has to live with or die with what he did, you know? There's nothing you can do. It is the past. It is the past. There's family secrets. I found out that my sister was my half sister when I was almost 30 years old. I found out that my sister was my half sister. And I thought that was really weird. Like my mom confessed to me. And I was like, what? What? Hi, Lisa. So there's family secrets. Family secrets come out like all the time. And you're like, what? What? But I mean, what do you do with that information? What do you do with it? I'm glad she didn't do ancestry.com. 'Cause I've seen my piece of shit dad on ancestry.com. He won't talk to me. But if she was on ancestry.com, boy, would he get like a rude awakening. 23andMe bringing out a lot of family secrets, that's for sure. Like, who's this? Like, who's this? I think it would be really weird as my daughter has a half brother. She has a half brother that she's never met. So what if he does like Ancestry or 23andMe or something? That would be really weird if she ended up meeting her half brother, you know? Like, it's just weird. It's just weird. I don't know how to get in touch with her half brother, and I don't want to get in touch with the father. But like it's just this weird thing where we have these relatives and stuff hanging out, doing weird things. I found out the real name of my great grandfather, my namesake, my great great grandfather, I guess, is so my last name is Garbus, which I've always hated my last name, and it's Garbaz or Garbaz. Garbaz. It's supposed to have a Z on it, Garbaz. And so I just found that out. Like when was it? When did I find out about my grandfather? It was like 2 months ago. It's 2 months ago. Somebody reached out to me and they said, I know where your great grandfather was born. And and it was like this big family secret. Like nobody knew. So ancestry is bringing people together. DNA is wild. And there's DNA evidence, you know, there's DNA evidence and there's all kinds of stuff. You were shady and linked the murder articles to the guy who you suspect you did it on Ancestry. That is kind of shady. Hi, Wild Wings. How are you? I always tie my hair up. This last tangle of hair. Your grandmother was adopted, so it'd be interesting to see if you have relatives you don't know about. For right, Morgan. It would be crazy. There might be some people out there that you don't know about. Hi, Wild Wings. Hi there, Nico. There's all kinds of weird things that you don't know about, or when you find out like weird things about like people you lived with and stuff like that. I Why can't you do ancestry for the Asian side of your family? Why can't you do that? with the last name Kim. What are these? This is tourmaline. The white is tourmaline, and all of the purple is about 11 pounds, I think, of amethyst. And this is just red light. Actually, I'm going to turn it on. And they don't have Korean records. I didn't know that. Talk about, talk about, talk about. Let's see here. I'm going to turn on my sparkle mat. See how it turns on? Let me turn off the lights though. Um, an amethyst boulder for your yard. That sounds nice. So, yeah, what do you do? You know, what do you do? I went and I lived with these people in Utah, and they were kind of interesting people. They were interesting people, but the guy heard me chanting. Oh, sure. Hey, hey, fever. The guy heard me chanting. I was chanting a lot, and they kicked me out of the house. I was staying in their house, and so I only stayed with them for like a week or two. And so they kicked me out because they thought I was Satan worshiper or something. And then later, I found out that that very guy who kicked me out was caught wearing his mother's pantyhose on his head. Like they caught him like watching like his parents' porn videos, wearing his mother's pantyhose on his head, like doing crazy stuff in the in the in the garage. She walked in on him, like totally like being like creepy. He didn't want me to catch him doing his weird stuff. Yeah. Wearing pantyhose, his mom's pantyhose. Oh my god. And I think, oh my god. Oh, that sounds great. Good luck with your yard sale to tomorrow. That's awesome. Good luck. I hope you sell like a bunch of cool stuff. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I have to get some sleep too. But yeah, secrets, like when you find out secrets about people and you're like, what? No, no. I can't believe it. And secrets like run. I I dated somebody who was a cameraman. I was protected. I dated this cameraman, and he had slept with a bunch of celebrities. And so he would like put all of their secrets on blast. I know some weird shit, but I can't say it on the live. But there's some weird ass people out there. There is some weird ass people. Um, but yeah, well, at least she got to leave him, you know? At least she got to, at least she got to leave him. When you live in California, you hear some strange stuff. You hear some weird shit. That was in Utah. The guy with the pantyhose. What do you do? So I have some cards down since we've been talking about weird shit. Let's see what the collective reading has to say. Says you're going to get some money. And this is fortunate. There's some money in the house. My boyfriend got into a car accident a couple days ago. Got into a car accident, and he's fine. Everybody's fine. They just kind of dented his car, and he went to get his car fixed, and it's going to take like forever. Like they're booked out until May, so they can't fix his car until May. So they just sent him money. Yeah. Ooh, money. They sent him a little bit of money. Oh yeah, he's fine. You keep asking that, and I'm sorry. I can't help you with that, official ambassador. Like good luck with that. Like I'm sorry, I don't handle health problems. So if you think there's a problem, go to your doctor, Google it. Um Google it. Take a shower. I don't know. That's not my problem. So, let me just see. It kind of there's kind of, cards that are saying that there's good things and there's bad things, and that sometimes it's that whole rejection is protection. There may be a rejection, or there may be, well, it's like, or there can be good things that happen that bring about some sort of a benefit. There's always like, there's always a loss and a gain. He got into a car accident, but that could very well be rent. That could protect us for a little bit of time. And so it's like there's fortune in like the weirdest of places. My sister, she was having like really bad financial problems. She was having terrible financial problems, and she started chanting. And so she started. Yeah, absolutely, and it didn't hurt his car, it just dented it. His car's fine. There's nothing wrong with his car. It's just dented. And so, yeah, so they sent him a little bit of money. But my sister, she was having problems with money. She was living in Adelanto, which is just this pit of the universe in the middle of the desert. And like there's scary, scary apartment complex. And she didn't she was really, really lost. She was really sick, um and she got into a car accident. She was a passenger in the car accident, and she went to the hospital, and it kind of scrambled her brain. She had a little bit of brain swelling, and it messed up her like verbal or understanding skills, like the where the swelling was in her brain. And so we went to go see her, and she couldn't talk. She was all scrambled. And so she was like, Michael Cycle, Pelican light bulb, Michael Cycle, Pelican light bulb. And then she would like try to write, and she's like, Michael Cycle, Pelican light bulb. And we're like, we don't understand what you're saying. And we're thinking, oh my gosh, my sister is totally scrambled. Like, we're never gonna be able, like she couldn't, yeah, she couldn't talk. And nothing she said made sense, and we're thinking, oh my gosh, she is going to be babbling in our spare room, like what happened. And but she got better after about 3 or 4 days. Her speech came back, and she was trying to say, my purse, where's my purse, where's my cell phone. She's like, "Where's my cell phone? Like, where's my purse?" Like that's what she was trying to say. Like she didn't know where her purse was. And so she's like, "My Pelican light bulb, Michael Cycle, like my purse, my purse." And but she ended up getting $125,000 from that car accident. She bought a trailer, she bought a car, she got furniture, she got better, she moved out of the pit. Like she was in such a bad situation, and her life instantly upgraded. She got a girlfriend, she got like her life like went up. Like she went And so she had like this thing happen to her, and fortunately it scrambled her for a couple of days, and we were all a little bit scared there. But then she was fine. But then she was fine, and there was like no problem. And so it was like there's benefits that come in like weird forms, and like weird forms, like good things happen. And sometimes it kind of happens. It's temperance, or like I was saying this as justice, as justice. There's It always evens out, like bad accident, 125 grand. Like, hey, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. I mean, what was the Larry H. Parker? Yeah, it's like the scales, right? Yeah, she was lucky in a lot of ways. Yeah. Um, it was really fortunate. And so every now and then there's benefits that come, especially through like legal stuff. Like legal stuff is like wild, you know, wild. But I don't think it's a good idea to run around suing people or anything like that. But when you get like a little legal win, and that's like always like a good thing. So, anyways, so here it says that there may have been something in your past that didn't work out, and that has put you in a better position. There may be a better position, and it says that right now is the Wheel of Fortune. So there is fortune around us. It's all good, but it's crossed by the Five of Swords. So you may not see it. There may be confusion, you know or maybe a little bit anger at your higher power, like why did this bad thing happen to me, or like why am I in a situation that is not ideal. But it's like but if something has ended in your life and you're waiting, hi Zara, and you're waiting for something better to happen, it's like maybe it's already spinning, maybe it's you're already moving in the right direction, because the wheel of fortune is constantly spinning, and so it could be the good is right upon you. The good is right there. We're heading towards it, and so it says that there's a change. There's the death card comes with the chariot. It's like an ending. Yeah, the death card. Oh, you think it's cool? Um, yeah, it's like the death card is is it's like death is kind of our springboard place. It's our springboard. I love these cards. And so it's like we're moving forward from a big change. Says that we may see ourselves being strong in the future, like we may have like a positive vision of like, I know everything's going to be okay, I know that we are going to get through it and whatnot. Um and and it says that there's just going to be some nice community time, love in the near future, like just sweetness between people, which is very nice. Which is very nice. Happy times with the family, happy times with people who care. And there's a little bit of money, there's a little bit of money, and there's some victory. So there's good stuff that's coming. And it says that a decision, that you're going to be brought to a decision, like what do I do? Do I take it or leave it? And it seems as if your life is being brought to a point of decision, of saying, you know I mean, it's with the Six of Pentacles. So somebody is going to give you some money for something, and you have to decide, am I going to take it? Is it a lot of money? It might not be a lot of money, but it's something. And so you have to say, well, am I ready to make this jump? Am I ready to take on a position where there's some extra money coming in, but it may not be as much as I wanted, but it's the move in the right direction. Like, what do you do? Do you say yes? Do you say yes to the opportunity? The 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is kind of a funny card. Sometimes it means that there's people not talking to you. It's kind of my breadcrumbing card. But it can also be that somebody is going to donate. Somebody is going to offer you some money. And sometimes it can mean a loan or whatever, but I don't know what you're talking about. There is I'm on a live streaming to several places. So I'm not actually on YouTube right now. I'm just streaming to YouTube. But I don't know. Does anybody know what a super chat option? Honestly, I don't know you, so I don't kind of want to talk outside of the room. It's a way to send money on YouTube. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, to send money, you can send money through my Venmo. It's Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo. But everything stays on YouTube or on the live stream. But here I'm Psychic Psychic Stina, and Venmo. So that is how it is. That is what it is. So there is an option. There is, what is it? What is it? Benevolence? What does benevolence mean? Is that when somebody supports you? Is that when somebody supports you? So, anyway, I'm going to be drinking my tea. So, has anybody gone through a situation where like something happened that is leading them to a new place in life? Is somebody's life changing? Is somebody changing lives? Oh, sure. No problem. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't accept that, but good luck. I also take PayPal, and yeah, for you guys. So you guys have experienced a little bit of the death card. I also accept PayPal. Lots of tower moments. Oh, I feel ya. But tower moments, let me see that ME forward slash. Um, Lots of tower moments. But that's okay. It is a good time to reflect. Tower moments give us an old cycle just ended now on a new beginning. These are good things. These are good things. They may not feel good. They may hurt a little bit, but you got two toxic people out of your life recently. Yeah, you see, you just moved into a new house. See, all kinds of new stuff and ends and beginnings, and it's all good. It's all good. It's positive. It's all positive. So what do you do? Ooh, I just got tired. I'm sorry. I never yawn on these lives. So good things are coming. Good things are coming. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is spinning. And there's love. And there's love in the future. There is love in the future. It's coming. It's just a matter of when the universe. No problem. Um, it's, there's love in this universe, and it is, you know, it's waiting for us. It is waiting for us, but the universe kind of has to open that opportunity for you. Yeah, you wait and heal until they bloom. Absolutely. You planted the seeds and you got to water them and you got to tend to them. You lost a long-term love in January, like this January or last January. So there's just options, well, sometimes the only option is acceptance and moving forward, getting to that place of saying, it's time. It's time to do something else. It's time to change my life. Thank you, Andrea. Love and light to you too. Oh, this January. Yeah, losing love. And in this moment, you look to rest and accept. Absolutely. It is good to kind of take stock and say, things are always changing. Things are always spinning. They're always changing. But I think I'm going to finish my tea and try to get some sleep. I didn't go to bed last night until 3 a.m. So I need to, and I'm feeling a little tired. So I'm going to get on that and try to enjoy an evening of sleep. Would be really nice. So, but yeah, if it was very emotionally distressing, Callie, then it absolutely is fortune. Sure, hey fever. It's definitely fortune for you and giving you that opportunity to have a better life, going moving forward. Oh, thank you so much, official ambassador. Um, yeah, so you guys have a good night and I will see you tomorrow night. I go live every night. So, good